Afternoon, everybody. Christian here. Every couple of days I make a video for you guys. Today I want to talk about something that I've been dealing with for the past few months and kind of dealt with it at first in a very naive situation. I was very naive about it, and then the Lord kind of revealed it to me better. So I want to share this with you. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you're talking to somebody, maybe it's an acquaintance, someone you don't know, or a family or friend, something like that, and they're going down a path, or they start to go down a path, or perhaps they're on a path that is not good, and you start to talk to them about it, and they don't really have any desire to change their route. Even if you explain to them and show them the error of their logic, they're still adamant. They don't care. They're just dead set on doing it their way. I've dealt with that recently, and at first I started to get frustrated in my spirit because I know I was right, and I was able to show the error of their logic, and then they couldn't even come back and say, oh no, it's this. They were just silent, and yet not willing to change their direction. What the Lord started to show me was very clear in the scriptures. It says that both the deceived and the deceiver are His. Okay? It means nobody gets deceived by accident. There's no war where God and the devil are going at it and God's like, oh man, you got that one from me. I tried, but you beat me this time. It doesn't happen that way. God allows people to be deceived, if for nothing else, for a time. When I understood that, I realized that to keep fighting with something that was clearly not moving, using sound logic and reasoning, was simply fighting against God. God had said, I'm going to take this person and that group and make them go this way. He did, end of story. So if you're in a situation where you find yourself speaking to someone and they're refusing to hear you, don't let yourself get bent out of shape. It's just not their time. It's not what God intends for them. You see the same thing with Pharaoh. Moses goes up there and says, you want more beat down? Or let him go, or you're going to get more. And he just hangs on to him, and he gets smacked again and again. Even his own counselors told him, this is the hand of God, the finger of God. Let them go. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. God hardens hearts. That's what He does. Or He softens them. You and I, today, we stand before God blameless, because He allowed us to hear the word. He allowed our hearts to be soft to receive that word, right? To humble ourselves, bend our knee, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to share it with you that you stand by the grace of God, and those who don't stand, it's because God says you're not going to stand. End of story. You'll notice that the disciples, one more point here, the disciples will never go and they speak, the apostles speak about Jesus. Some listened and joined the church. Some mocked, right? You kind of, if you're not careful, you might find yourself in a situation where you think, oh, I've got to run around and shove the word of God down people's throats to make them believe this thing. It's not how it works. You scatter the seed, and then it's God who brings the increase, right? I just want to share it with you. God bless, take care, and I will see you in the next one.